Hi, I'm Alex. Welcome back. Today we're practicing the U.S. Civics questions for the citizenship interview by topic. Before we start, make sure you're studying the right version. We'll study the newer 128 question civics test for people who filed Form N-400 on or after October 20th, 2025. At your interview, you'll answer the civics questions out loud. The officer can ask up to 20 questions, and you need 12 correct to pass. Today I'll take it slow. I'll go through the questions in random order, pause, then give you one easy answer to remember. Try to answer before I do. Like and subscribe if you want more practice videos like this. And for more civics practice, visit civicsquestions.com. All right, let's get started. Recent American history and other important historical information. Who was the United States' main rival during the Cold War? Russia. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War II. When did all women get the right to vote? After World War I. Why did the United States enter the Korean War? To stop the spread of communism. Why did the United States enter World War II? To support the Allied powers, England, France, and Russia. Why did the United States enter World War I? To support the Allied powers, England, France, Italy, and Russia. During the Cold War, what was one main concern of the United States? Communism. What did the Civil Rights Movement do? Fought to end racial discrimination. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. When did the Great Depression start? The Great Crash, 1929. Dwight Eisenhower is famous for many things. Name one. General during World War II. Name one U.S. military conflict after the September 11, 2001 attacks. War in Iraq. Why did the United States enter the Vietnam War? To stop the spread of communism. What was the Great Depression? Longest economic recession in modern history. Martin Luther King Jr. is famous for many things. Name one. Fought for civil rights. Why did the United States enter the Persian Gulf War? To force the Iraqi military from Kuwait. Name one example of an American innovation. Airplane. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Principles of American government. The U.S. Constitution starts with the words, "We the people." What does "we the people" mean? Self-government. Name one thing the U.S. Constitution does. Forms the government. Name two important ideas from the Declaration of Independence and the U.S. Constitution. Equality, liberty. What is the rule of law? No one is above the law. What does the Bill of Rights protect? The basic rights of Americans. What is the supreme law of the land? U.S. Constitution. Many documents influence the U.S. Constitution. Name one. Declaration of Independence. What founding document said the American colonies were free from Britain? Declaration of Independence. Why is the Declaration of Independence important? It says America is free from British control. What is the economic system of the United States? Capitalism. How many amendments does the U.S. Constitution have? 27. How are changes made to the U.S. Constitution? Amendments. There are three branches of government. Why? Checks and balances. What is the form of government of the United States? Republic. The words life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness are in what founding document? Declaration of Independence. 1800s. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? Louisiana. What amendment says all persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are U.S. citizens? 14th Amendment. What U.S. war ended slavery? The Civil War. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. The Civil War had many important events. Name one. Emancipation Proclamation. When did all men get the right to vote? After the Civil War. Name one leader of the women's rights movement in the 1800s. Susan B. Anthony. Abraham Lincoln is famous for many things. Name one. Freed the slaves. Emancipation Proclamation. Rights and responsibilities. Why is it important to pay federal taxes? Required by law. Who can vote in federal elections, run for federal office, and serve on a jury in the United States? Citizens. What are 3 rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of expression, freedom of speech, freedom of religion. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What is one way Americans can serve their country? Vote. Name 2 promises that new citizens make in the Oath of Allegiance. Give up loyalty to other countries. Obey the laws of the United States. How can people become United States citizens? Naturalize. What are 2 examples of civic participation in the United States? Vote. Run for office. It is important for all men age 18 through 25 to register for the Selective Service. Name 1 reason why. Required by law. There are 4 amendments to the U.S. Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Any citizen can vote. Women and men can vote. Symbols. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. The nation's first motto was E pluribus unum. What does that mean? Out of many, one. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. Holidays. What is Independence Day? The country's birthday. Name 3 national U.S. holidays. Independence Day, Thanksgiving Day, Christmas Day. What is Veterans Day? A holiday to honor people in the U.S. military. What is Memorial Day? A holiday to honor soldiers who died in military service. Colonial period and independence. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. James Madison is famous for many things. Name 1. 4th President of the United States. The colonists came to America for many reasons. Name 1. Freedom. Name 1 reason why the Americans declared independence from Britain. High taxes. What war did the Americans fight to win independence from Britain? American Revolution. George Washington is famous for many things. Name one. First President of the United States. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. Alexander Hamilton. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Why were the Federalist Papers important? They helped people understand the U.S. Constitution. There were 13 original states. Name 5. New Hampshire, New York, New Jersey, North Carolina, South Carolina. What founding document was written in 1787? U.S. Constitution. The American Revolution had many important events. Name one. Declaration of Independence. Benjamin Franklin is famous for many things. Name one. U.S. diplomat. Thomas Jefferson is famous for many things. Name one. Third President of the United States. Alexander Hamilton is famous for many things. Name one. One of the writers of the Federalist Papers. What group of people was taken and sold as slaves? Africans. System of government. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? Senate and House of Representatives. Name one power that is only for the federal government. Print paper money. Name one power of the president. Signs bills into law. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. The President of the United States can serve only 2 terms. Why? To keep the president from becoming too powerful. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Name one power that is only for the states. Provide protection. Police. Who elects members of the House of Representatives? Citizens from their congressional district. Who appoints federal judges? The President of the United States. The executive branch has many parts. Name one. President of the United States. What is the purpose of the 10th Amendment? It states that the powers not given to the federal government belong to the states or to the people. Supreme Court justices serve for life. Why? To be independent of politics. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Vice President of the United States. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. Some states have more representatives than other states. Why? Because they have more people. Name the 3 branches of government. Congress, President, and the courts. Name your U.S. representative. This answer varies by state. Visit civicsquestions.com/state to find the correct answer for your location. How long is a term for a member of the House of Representatives? 2 years. What are 2 cabinet-level positions? Attorney General, Vice President. What is the capital of your state? This answer varies by state. Visit civicsquestions.com/state to find the correct answer for your location. The President of the United States is in charge of which branch of government? Executive branch. How many Supreme Court justices are usually needed to decide a case? 5. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? This answer varies by state. Visit civicsquestions.com/state to find the correct answer for your location. Why does each state have 2 senators? Equal representation for small states. Who elects U.S. senators? Citizens from their state. How long do Supreme Court justices serve? For life. The President of the United States is elected for how many years? 4 years. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? People of their state. What is one part of the judicial branch? Supreme Court. How many voting members are in the House of Representatives? 435. What is the highest court in the United States? Supreme Court. Name one power of the U.S. Congress. Writes laws. How long is a term for a U.S. Senator? 6 years. Why do U.S. representatives serve shorter terms than U.S. senators? To more closely follow public opinion. How many senators does each state have? 2. What part of the federal government writes laws? U.S. Congress. Why is the Electoral College important? It decides who is elected president. Who is Commander-in-Chief of the U.S. military? The President of the United States. How many seats are on the Supreme Court? 9. Who vetoes bills? The President of the United States. Who does a member of the House of Representatives represent? People in their district. What does the President's cabinet do? Advises the President of the United States. Who is the governor of your state now? This answer varies by state. Visit civicsquestions.com/state to find the correct answer for your location. Who signs bills to become laws? The President of the United States. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Those were all the questions. You can always find more free practice at civicsquestions.com. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this one. And good luck on your test day.